Welcome to Global Legacy, where we uncover the stories behind the headlines. In today's video, we dive into a nation once known for its breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage, but now facing the crushing weight of poverty, overcrowding, and despair. This is Sri Lanka, a country that has been forced to reckon with its darkest challenges. How did it come to this? Sri Lanka, an island nation in the Indian Ocean, has long been celebrated for its natural beauty and ancient civilizations. But beneath this paradise lies a complex history that has shaped the struggles the country faces today. For decades, Sri Lanka was torn apart by a brutal civil war. From 1983 to 2009, the island faced extreme turmoil as the Tamil Tigers fought for an independent Tamil state. The war claimed over 0 lives, displaced millions, and left deep scars on the country's infrastructure and economy. But even after the war's end, Sri Lanka's wounds remain. Economic mismanagement, political instability, and a reliance on foreign debt created a foundation of despair. By the early 21st century, the country was struggling to keep afloat. Despite its reputation for luxury tourism and rich natural resources, Sri Lanka has one of the highest poverty rates in South Asia. Over 25% of the population lives below the poverty line, and many face severe inequality. It's a stark contrast to the image of paradise portrayed to the outside world. Farmers struggle with rising costs and unpredictable weather patterns, which have worsened in recent years due to climate change. Rural communities in particular find themselves trapped in a cycle of debt. While politicians debate in luxurious offices, the common man in Sri Lanka wrestles with the daily battle for survival. Overcrowding is another serious issue. The capital, Colombo, has become a symbol of urban decay. While the city is home to nearly 5 million people, its infrastructure is struggling to keep up with the growing population. Thousands flock to urban areas in search of better opportunities, but they often find themselves living in slums with inadequate access to clean water, electricity, and sanitation. The pressure on the country's healthcare system is enormous, and a lack of affordable housing exacerbates the situation. Families are often forced to share spaces meant for just a few, creating an atmosphere of constant tension and hardship. The economic crisis of 2022 shook Sri Lanka to its core. The country defaulted on its debt, inflation soared, and basic goods like food and fuel became scarce. Protests erupted in the streets, and the government was forced to step down after the public demanded action. The cost of living became unbearable for millions. For many, the daily struggle was no longer just to survive, but to secure the most basic necessities. Sri Lanka's economy, heavily reliant on tourism, agriculture, and foreign loans, faced a perfect storm of challenges. The social cost of these crises is immeasurable. Families are torn apart as individuals seek work abroad. The youth are left with few opportunities for advancement, and many are forced to abandon their education to work and support their families. Rising mental health issues and substance abuse have become an alarming trend in urban and rural areas alike. Despair looms over the population, as many wonder if there is hope for a better future. Yet, despite the crushing weight of poverty and despair, there is a glimmer of hope. Across the country, individuals and organizations are working to rebuild, to create opportunities for the next generation. Farmers are advocating for sustainable practices. Young activists are demanding systemic change. There is a new generation determined to heal their nation. However, Sri Lanka's road to recovery is a long one. The challenges are immense, but with global support, local resilience, and systemic change, Sri Lanka has the potential to overcome its dark past. Sri Lanka stands at a crossroads. Will it continue to be crushed under the weight of poverty, overcrowding, and despair, or will it rise from the ashes and rebuild its legacy? And thank you for watching. If you found this story insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth looks at global issues. Until next time, this is Global Legacy, signing off.